Get ready. Get set. Get ready. Get set. Because it's time to go with the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. With your host with the most, the man voted most likely to smoke out with a Yeti, Mr. Brian Brown. Mr. Brian Brown. Now sit back and relax, because it's time to go live across the world. Because it's 420 Somewhere.
Hey, what's up? What's up, guys? How's everyone doing? It is Paranormal Tuesday. That is right. I'm flying by the seat of our pants today. I got the dogs trying to go out. No one else wants to do nothing. Oh, my God. Good morning. Good morning. It's 7:10, guys. And smoke 'em if you got 'em. That's right. How's everyone doing this morning? Mike's working. Everything's working. All right. We got Teresa Deller in the house. Lonnie, how you doing, buddy? Oh, man. It's a cold one. It's cold and it's early and the fucking internet's already acting up. Oh, my God. Oh, I cannot do this today, guys. I'm going to do a quick one because I can tell the internet's already acting up. It's already freaking buffering. Oh, my God. Good morning, guys. It's going to be one of those kind of days. I can tell you that right now. Oh. I don't know what to say, guys. I hate buffering. I hate the fucking internet. I hate that no one else lets the fucking dogs out every day but me. Oh. All right. Well, let's make the most of it, guys. Oh, my God. All right. Anyway, radical acceptance. Isn't that what we practice on this show? All right, guys. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We, the internet. My nemesis, man. I hate the internet. You guys will not even, All right. Good morning, guys. Good morning. It's 7:10. I'm sorry if this is buffering on the live, guys. It's one of those frustrating mornings. I need a hit. Oh, my God, guys. Oh, you ever have one of those mornings where you just wake up and everything that could go wrong is going wrong? That's what kind of morning it is for me, guys. But I'm here with my friends. I'm ready to celebrate 7:10, and this is what we're going to do, guys. Welcome, welcome. We got a good one in store for you guys today. I got, almost together list of the top worst Christmas TV show specials of all time, guys. We're tackling the Christmas stuff. We're getting deep into it, and I'm excited, guys. Give me a minute to get my act together. All right. I hate mornings, guys. I hate mornings, and I hate the internet. All right. November to Dismember, guys. We got a good one, guys. If you guys haven't checked it out, you know what? Who cares? Who cares? Only a few of us in here this morning. We all know about it. Check out November to Dismember if you're checking this out on the replay, guys. There's our horror icon tournament. I got trailers and stuff going up today. I was working most of the night on getting different things done. And hey, Mike, how you doing, buddy? So we got those dropping today. We got the Baked and Unboxed I did dropping today. We got a bunch of stuff. Winners will be announced today, guys, so jump in on that. Maybe that's why I'm a little grumpy. I stayed up late trying to get all this stuff done and had to wake up early. But it's all good, guys. We got Carrie versus Jennifer's Body. Make sure you're voting on that one. Brahms the Boy versus the Puppet Master. The Fly versus the Candyman. Leatherface versus Sawtooth. And Alien versus Predator. Oh, man. Got a good one, guys. So make sure you're checking that out. All right. These mornings, guys. Sometimes, it's just a pain in the butt to wake up and get going. It's all rainy and it's cold. Oh man. But what isn't a pain in the butt, guys? We got the wild weekly drops that I filmed last night. We'll be dropping here in about an hour or 2 hours or so. Be sending out those messages, those wild messages. Oh man, I'm a mess this morning, guys. I'm a total mess. I'm not together. It's just one of those days. Just one of those days. All right, let's get into this, guys. I'll wrap it up. We'll make it a quick one. All right. I don't even have all my stuff together, guys, to do this properly. It's one of those days, I'm telling you. What else do we got here? I don't think we got that one. Give me 1 second, guys. Getting these up together for you. There we go. Now, some of these I don't really agree with. Some of these I really enjoyed as a Christmas special, which we will get into. And then there's a couple from England that I'm unfamiliar with, guys. So we will have to see if any of you guys know these ones or not. And then I added a couple, too, that I felt were pretty bad Christmas specials, guys. As a kid, that was like one of the main things that I looked forward to. You had like a Charlie Brown Christmas. Remember he had that tree chilling in the corner, that the little sad Christmas tree. There's all sorts of holiday specials I look forward to. I'm trying to think of what else. I appreciate you guys, man. What other Christmas specials did I look forward to as a kid? I know Charlie Brown was the main one. Don't forget all the claymation ones. You got the Frosty. You had the Santa Claus, Kris Kringle. You had the Frosty was the big ones for me, guys. And yep, that's exactly what we need to do, guys. We need to smoke another bowl. All right, appreciate you guys. Sorry it's early in the morning. So what else we got? Oh, okay. Yeah, so like the Christmas ones I really enjoyed. I still watch those to this day. The Rudolph, the Kris Kringle, the Frosty. I remember Frosty the Snowman. That was the big one. Those Christmas specials. And I remember the CBS where they aired. They had like a special intro that like I saw one time. You know what's funny as a kid? The things you associate like with other things because you don't know. Like you just experience it and you're like, oh, that's just how it must be. I remember there was an episode of Magnum P.I. on. No, I didn't watch Magnum P.I. I was like 6 years old. But I remember specifically. And after Magnum P.I. ended and went into the Christmas specials. And then the Christmas specials had like an intro. Or just a special in general. And it was like red, orange, and another color, and it would roll in and it would say special and it would spell special like that. And I always associated it with because it kind of was similar to a Hawaii like color scheme, and it was on after Magnum PI, so I kind of like always associated the two together for whatever reason, even though they didn't go together. That's right, Peanuts Christmas. Oh, Spike. Yeah, I forgot about that. Andy Williams, that's a good one. Rudolph. Yeah, you guys, for those of you who don't know, Spike, what was it? Snoopy's cousin, right? Is from Needles, California, of all places, guys. There's actually a really cool at Knott's Berry Farm. If you guys haven't been there or been there in a while, they do a lot of Snoopy stuff and Peanut stuff. That's basically their mannequins or mascots or whatever you want to call it, is the Peanuts crew. And if you go on a certain roller coaster as you're going down, they actually have a Needles, California, little cardboard cutout of Spike, and it's in the desert. And I'm like, oh, there's Needles right there. So that's kind of a cool. Sinuses are getting me. Maybe I'm getting sick. Maybe that's why I'm a little grumpy this morning. And so I always thought that was cool. But yeah, so Christmas specials, guys. We got the worst ones. I don't agree with any of this. I wish I would have got a better list. I'm not happy with this list, but it is what it is, guys. Let's watch Brian have a grumpy morning. That's what this show is. But you guys cheer me up, man. You guys definitely do. All right, up first on the list, guys, is A Very Murray Christmas. It's an hour-long Netflix special. If you guys haven't seen this, and I love Bill Murray. I love Bill Murray with all my heart. Bill Murray is excellent. The infamous actor Bill Murray is expected to host a big, spectacular star. I've seen it. And it isn't that bad. It's a Christmas special. It's done like like an old school Christmas special, like your Irv Allen. Was that his name? Like your old school 50s and 60s, like your George Burns and Gracie Allen, your Dobie Gillis, those type of shows. And I'm going way old school, guys. How do I know about these shows, you ask? So when I was a kid, and this will probably explain a lot, I had a TV in my room. I was spoiled a little bit. I had a black and white Curtis Mathis. It was like a 13-inch, something ridiculous. And I had the big knobs. And it's going like the big knob. Sorry, I was reading comments, guys. And a big clicking knob. And I only had 13 channels because that's what you had, unless you went to the UHF, and then but we had cable. So I had 13 channels, and one of the 13 channels was CBN. I believe that's what it was called. It was a Christian network, not TBN. It was different. And they showed at night. They showed the Burns and Allen show. They showed Dobie Gillis. They showed another one with a guy. Can't think of his name, though. And then there was another one. But I grew up on those shows, even though they were probably 50 years before my time. They were still on in reruns, so that's what I kind of grew up on. So I'm used to that, kind of old school Johnny Carson type of Christmas special. And that's what the Bill Murray Christmas special really was. I wouldn't even put it on this list. It had a lot of stars. It was what you thought. This is an old school Christmas special. I enjoyed it. Now, one that I thought was, again, I didn't hate this. Adam Sandler's 8 Crazy Nights. It's an animated special. It's more to do with Hanukkah, I guess, than anything else. But that's fine. It's the holidays, guys. It's not Christmas. It's, like people celebrate different stuff. So if that's why this made this list, I'm not sure. It is a pretty wacky movie. I remember I was managing a Panda Express at the time. That was my career. At the time this movie came out, I was going to be the goal was to be a district manager for Panda Express, and I was a store manager working on getting that promotion, and this movie came out, and Panda Express is featured in it. It's in the mall when they go in and all the things come to life, because I believe Adam Sandler does drugs or something, does hallucinogenics. And so I remember it was a big deal, like a super big deal, that we were going to be featured in this movie. And yeah, so I was the remote. That's funny. Lonnie, that is old school. Lonnie, do you guys remember that? Whoever was the youngest had to get up, and it wasn't easy to turn those big old crank. Like, you had to crank that sucker up. to get it to turn, and then you would have to kind of adjust it with you push it in, that whatever that button was. I remember stealing HBO at a young age of like 10 years old and seeing somebody do that. I think Lonnie's sharing like secret codes with us. I can't see the other comments what he was asking to. Oh, okay. Vitamins. Oh, that's what I thought. Lonnie was dropping some CIA stuff on us there for a minute. So that was the next one was Adam Sandler's Eight Crazy Nights. It wasn't bad. It just it is what it is. Let's see. Up next, guys, we got Friends, the one with Ross Steps Forward. Too Many Friends is one of the most, too many, Friends is one of the most overrated shows. What? Who wrote this? This is blasphemy. Obviously, it's objectively a good, well-made, well-written, well-acted show. There has been Christmas specials with almost every season. The one with Ross Steps Forward stands the worst, particularly festive. Is this the one where Ross talks about the Hanukkah? The Hanukkah armadillo. That's a great one. I don't know. They've had some great Christmas specials. I don't know what this one is in particular, but I need to check it out and see because I don't believe it. Friends is a great show. I love Friends. Uh-oh. Morning, Matt. How you doing? You're not getting nothing better. I would try to refresh that. It looks like we're not buffering anymore, so I would try to refresh. See what else we got, guys. We got, oh, definitely, South Park, Mr. Hankey's Christmas Special. Now, I never was a huge fan of South Park. It is what it is. I remember I enjoyed it when it first came out. But yeah, I could see where you could. I could see where you could rank this as one of the worst Christmas specials of all time. All right, up next, guys, we got the Christmas Wishes, the Office Christmas Special. The UK version didn't have all the bad moments. This is because it was just 12 episodes and brilliantly written. I never realized that the English Office was only 12 episodes, where the Office went 9 seasons. Wow. I had no idea about that. So I'm believing this one, guys. I love The Office, don't get me wrong. I think The Office can do no wrong. But after Michael Scott, what's his name? Shoot. The actor who played Michael Scott. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. God, he's super famous too. Anyway, when he left, that show really kind of hit the brakes, man. It came to a halt, and they were bringing in different actors to kind of try to fill the role, but it just didn't quite work out. So that's what I'm thinking. That's where this one came through, guys. All right, up next we got the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air Christmas Special. Now, despite being the birthplace of the Carlton Dance, and starring the likes of Will Smith and James Avery, the episode of the classic '90s sitcom doesn't hit the mark the same way the rest of the show does. Set in a cabin. Oh, I kind of remember this. So this is kind of like a force-fed Christmas special, where like they put you in a situation where they're out in a cabin and everyone's mad, and the Christmas message comes across, and you're just supposed to accept it. Steve Carell, there you go. Thank you, Nancy. Welcome, Nancy. How you doing? Hey. Yeah, welcome, Nancy. Man, I'm a mess this morning, guys. I'm a mess. Oh, good morning, Nancy. Hey, Yeah, good morning. welcome. I appreciate you tuning in. We have a great time on here. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. It's 7:10. We also do a 420 countdown. We got a great. But Nancy said hi. I, you- I, oh, it's Matt's girlfriend's phone. Oh, I'm like all trying to pitch the show. I'm like, listen, Nancy, if you like comedy, you're gonna love our show. It's it's one of those morning guys. It's one of those mornings. Oh my God, I think I am getting sick, man. I think I am. All right, up next, guys. I'm not. Let's see what's this next one here. Hang on. Make sure we got this. All right, we got this. All right, the Nightmare After Christmas, The Simpsons, after Christmas. Um, well, I don't know. Kent the Simpsons, they've been around a long time, so maybe they could do a bad episode. We all know The Simpsons is one of the greatest TV shows of all time. It's delivered a fair share of excellent Christmas specials. So this one in particular, I don't remember. The Christmas. So I'm assuming it has to do with Krusty the Clown turning evil and trying to take over Christmas from The Simpsons. Um, I don't know. Some of these I don't really buy, guys. There was a better list, but it didn't have photos, so I kind of skipped it. Um, there was good ones in that one. I stole a couple. Let's see what else we got, guys. This isn't a good one. This is a horrible list. Doctor Who. I've always heard You know what? This made a couple lists, so we'll stick with this one. But the Doctor Who, the Return of Doctor Mysterio. Now I've watched a couple episodes of Doctor Who. I'm not a huge fan. My girlfriend is, so I've been um. It is. I know 6 people, and it's of the day that I don't have my act together. You guys are. Will Smith slapped everyone for Christmas. That's hilarious. Hey, real quick, guys. You know, this is just a free flow show today. So, what do you guys think of this? So, like Will Smith, he did the big slap, big controversy, whatever. Like, he got what he deserved. That was out of hand. Don't get me wrong. So what do you guys think of this now? He has this movie called Emancipation. That's this very serious slave movie based on a true story about a slave who, during the Civil War, he escapes and he gets found by the North Army. Um, and they take a photo of him and they got to see like his real scars from the beating, and it's pretty bad. And anyway, so they make a movie about this, and it looks like it's an Oscar worthy performance. Like the story's there, everything's there, but it's starring Will Smith, and he's starting to go out and do press, and I find it very odd that they have him out like as the face of this movie, even though he is the face of this movie. So my question to you guys is the Will Smith thing over? Have we forgiven him as a society? Or is it just he's going through the motions now and this movie's going to be an epic fail because people aren't going to go out because we know the real Will Smith now? Blow up those comments. Let me know, guys. I'm just curious on what other people's thoughts are. I'd be very curious on this. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. I mean, I've trying to think. I've never hated a Will Smith performance. As an actor, I think Will Smith is excellent. Is he Academy Award worthy? No. Some of the ones, and that kind of ruins it for me. Some of the performance he puts in could be award winning. Don't get me wrong. He's a great actor. But the way they act, him, his wife, his kids, after the fact ruins it for me. Um, you know, what was it? The Concussion movie. I don't know if you guys seen the Concussion movie. When that came out, I watched it. It was a decent movie. It wasn't bad. But his wife went on a rampage about how he should have won the Academy Award. He went on a rampage. It's racist. It's this. It's that. And I'm not going to say that at some points the Academy isn't racist. I'm not going to say that. But just because you talk with an accent in a movie doesn't make it award worthy. Like, that's all he did. It was Will Smith with an accent, and I didn't buy it. It was an okay movie, but in the end, it was Will Smith with an accent. And that kind of took me out of the Will Smith zone. I don't think it was his performances, because I like him as an actor. It was everything outside the bubble, and it ruins it for me. Now I can't focus on him as a character. I focus him as the guy who slapped Chris Rock, as the guy who whines because he didn't win. And it's not really him per se, but it is what it is, guys. So let me know what you think about that, and we'll get into this next one. All right, I don't know this one. I'm going to skip it. Gavin and Stacey. That's another English one. This one. This one is a classic, guys. The Star Wars Holiday Special. Now, I'll go ahead and say it. I just got done trashing Will Smith. But the Star Wars Holiday Special might be worse than a Will Smith movie. Or Will Smith outside of a movie. If you guys have never seen this, I would agree. I'm reading comments. I would urge you to watch it, guys, especially if you're a stoner. Get high, watch this. So what this is, I think it was a thrown together Christmas special. It didn't exist for the longest time. They erased it off the face of the earth. True story. It was so bad that they just did away with it. There was only way you could get it for years would be a bootleg copy. And now I remember watching it on YouTube, and you could see the VHS lines and stuff. It was pretty good. It took me back to my childhood. But for those who haven't seen this, the Star Wars Christmas Special is based around Chewbacca. And you go back to Chewbacca's home planet, Kurish, I believe is the pronunciation. And you meet Chewbacca's wife. You meet Chewbacca's kids. And they're celebrating Life Day. Not Christmas, but Life Day. Celebration of life. And, it's bad. It's so bad. The Chewbacca is his normal outfit, so he looks real. Chewbacca's wife looks like you know what Chewbacca's wife looks like? Do you guys remember that Bigfoot video, the famous one, where he's walking through like the creek? And that's what Chewbacca's wife looked like. It's bad. Like I said, they wiped it off the face of the earth, but it has come back in lore. I believe it's even on Disney Plus now. So yeah, I would urge you guys to check out the Star Wars Christmas Special Stoned. Definitely watch it stoned. It would be worth it, guys. All right, so we got a couple that I found off the other list that I was working on that actually should be a whole list. Larry the Cable Guy's Christmas Spectacular. Who remembers Larry the Cable Guy? He had a run. God bless his heart, man. He milked that freaking career for all he could, and thank God he did, man. We got him on the list for the worst Christmas special. Yeah, I remember he had a good. What was his gimmick? He had like he had a. He might be a redneck was the other guy. And then there was a guy, Here's Your Sign, was Bill Engvall. Larry the Cable Guy, he had one. But, man, yeah, he milked that for everything he was worth, man. He got every dime out of that gimmick he could. God bless him. All right, last but not least, guys, is A Very Brady Christmas. Now, anything with the Brady Bunch is great, guys. I grew up on the Brady Bunch. I remember being so excited when it would come on Chewbacca the Space Yeti. Yes, he is. Oh, that's hilarious. Um, what is it? Oh, the Chewbacca. A Very Brady Christmas. Um, I love me some Brady Bunch, man. You know what? That was my show. I remember coming home from school. We had the Brady Bunch. Hey, Tracker, how you doing? Um, we when I got home from school, it was the Flintstones, Gilligan's Island, the Brady Bunch, and then as I got older, it was Perfect Strangers. Who remembers Perfect Strangers with Balky? And then there was a couple other ones. Oh man, those 80s, early 90s sitcoms that were in syndication in the afternoon. But yeah, Kashyyyk. Oh, Lonnie. Foxworthy, yes. Get her done. There you go. Tracker. That was his gimmick. Get her done. That's right. Get her done. Um, Foxworthy. You don't remember Jeff Foxworthy? And then Lonnie knows his Star Wars guys. Kashyyyk. I remember playing a video game, Star Wars Galaxies. Man, I used to be way into that game. And they had an expansion pack that would let you go to that world and explore it and stuff. It was kind of like Grand Theft Auto, but for Star Wars. So anyway, Brady Bunch, guys. The Brady Bunch, I love that show. Gilligan's Island, the Brady Bunch, those were all my jam when I came home from school or outside playing. Different Strokes, that was another one. That was on later. Dark Shadows. Oh, Teresa Deller, nice. Moesha, that's one I haven't thought of in a long time. Moesha. Was it Brandy, right? Was that the one starring Brandy? I think so. That was a good one. What about Sister? Hey, Linda, how you doing? Good morning. Sister, that was another one that I watched. I was a little older on that one, but so anyway, our Brady Bunch Christmas special. You know, there's life lessons, and you're always going to learn the life lesson. Oh, Mr. Belvedere and A Small Wonder. Yes, A Small Wonder. That was the one. Funny story. Let me see if I can show you guys. If I blow my cheeks up, I was told very often that as I was a kid, I looked like a young Jamie from that show. A Small Wonder. I looked like the kid Jamie off that show. The mullet I had at the time probably didn't help me any, but yeah. What was the show, Lonnie? Do you remember? She would put her fingers together and she would pause time. She was like an alien or something. It was on around the same time as A Small Wonder. And there was like a wacky uncle who was overweight. And he would come in and be like, hey, I'm Zippo, or something. And then when things go crazy, she would do the finger thing. Saved by the Bell. Oh, God, you can't go wrong with Saved by the Bell. Did they have any Christmas specials? Where Zach and Kelly break up? No, that was the prom special. I think they did have a Christmas special. Was it? Oh yeah, and Zach dates a homeless girl. That is right. Okay, we're on the right track now, guys. We're going to do our own research. The worst Christmas special of all time is the Saved by the Bell Christmas special. It's force feeding you a special message. It was Zach who was working at a mall so he could afford Christmas presents. Or maybe he wasn't even working at the mall. I think he was just goofing off shopping. And he meets a girl who has to work, who's working with Kelly. That's right, because Kelly's dad got laid off from his job, and she had to go work. And so Zach starts dating a blonde girl, and her dad is homeless, and they live in a car. And then Zach saves the day. That is right. I forgot all about that Christmas special. Oh, man. Morning, y'all. Get her done. We're talking Larry the Cable Guy. We're talking Grumpy Cat. We're talking Grumpy Brian. We're talking all sorts of crazy stuff this morning, guys. Oh, man. Sonny and Cher. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. I got you, babe. That's my... I don't know what I was doing. I got you, babe. Nothing. Nothing like either one of them. What was another Christmas special I remember? So we got the Saved by the Bell one. What was another show on around Saved by the Bell time? Wasn't there one where they were like in a band that was on after Saved by the Bell? Where they like they were in a band or something and they were trying to get discovered. Oh, I can't even remember. Anyway, probably didn't last very many seasons. Yeah, Charlie. So, what are some of your favorite Christmas specials? I went ahead and we talked about. Come here, Rosie. How you doing? We talked about Charlie Brown, the animatronics, the animation, Silver Spoons. That's another. Excuse me, guys. That's another great one. Silver Spoons. So many. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. We're going 40 minutes for me waking up grumpy, not having a show put together format. Boy, we should. Wonder Years, another great one. Oh, man, I love the Wonder Years. That was one that I would come inside from and go watch. That and Different Strokes. Like, I'd be out playing, and my mom would be like, Different Strokes is on, and I'd come running like a madman. Wonder Years was another one. God, Wonder Years was great. Punky Brewster. Who caught the remake? Who too caught the updated Punky Brewster? I watched one episode, just out of nostalgia, and it wasn't that good. Soleil Moon Frye, the actor that played Punky Brewster, has a great documentary on Hulu, if you guys haven't seen it, where she actually had recorded on VHS on a home video camera a lot of Hollywood stuff from when she was a kid growing up, and you have all the stars who grew up in Hollywood. David Arquette, so many, I can't think of all these, Stephen Dwarf, all these guys who grew up with Johnny Depp, Charlie Sheen, these guys who grew up Hollywood. It's a very good inside peek of the stuff that goes on in Hollywood, especially as a kid, guys. It isn't all fun and games, so check that out. Really, really good. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Land of the Lost. Yes, that was another great one. Land of the Lost was good, really good. That was different because, like, it wasn't like your normal show. It was action. Land of the Lost was really good. All right, guys, I'm getting out of here. I've kept 40 minutes. Man, we're running crazy. All right, guys, I appreciate everyone tuning in, bearing with me as I got my legs together there, guys. Appreciate you all. I'm going to go smoke one and go back to bed. I'm tired. And I'm not feeling. Grace Under Fire, that was a good one. You know what? One day we need to talk about, was it Brett Butler? Was that her name? She kind of got blacklisted from Hollywood. There's a whole story about it. Maybe that's one day we'll do on Movie Monday. We'll talk about Brett Butler and how she got blacklisted from Hollywood. Very crazy story. All right, guys, appreciate you all. Hopefully this made your day. Go out and get some good stuff done out there today, guys. Hopefully I'm not getting sick. I'm going to go load up on vitamin C. Hopefully get these dogs to go pee finally. And I'm going to head out, guys. Appreciate you. Oh, man. Hey, Taylor, appreciate you coming back, man. You're awesome. Awesome. We're going to be dropping that Baked and Unboxed. We got a Healing Center Wild Weekly Drops I need to get out, guys. I went and shot that last night. They got a lot of good clearance deals right now, guys. Load up for Christmas. A lot of good stocking stuffers that you could get for cheap. And pro tip, I address it in the video, but if you guys know a pothead that you're shopping for Christmas, and you can go and get the cookies edibles 2 for $25, I believe, $12 a piece. Those are great stocking stuffers. They got $50 ounces again. Come on, guys. That's a gift. That's not a stocking, but jump on in there again for the pot lover in you, guys. That's right. All right, head on down there. Look for these other videos. We got a ton of stuff. I'm announcing winners from last week. A lot of stuff going on today, guys. 2 for Tuesday, we're calling it. We will see you guys. Appreciate you.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't